Welcome back to Sigma Central. Today we're watching people lose it when the world doesn't hand them what they want. Let's dive in.
Donnie, you don't got the salmon too? Like, for real? I had to eat. I know you had to eat, but what I'm saying is, like, you know how my budget is. Like me for like, I can't keep buying all this expensive food.
Hey, did you get my strawberry lemonade? Yes.
Oh, hell no. Hell no. Who is this?
This is my food.
Okay. Your friend? Who paying for her food?
You are.
No. Okay, no. I'm not. Listen, man, we
no,
gonna
I'm
go
not,
intimate.
no. If you want to be with a woman, Miss Albert, my friends come with it, so you need to buy her drink.
Drinks?
You still want those Brussels sprouts? I do. Okay.
But she ain't get no salmon too, though. She ain't get no
If she
salmon.
wants salmon, she can get the salmon.
You're being rude, man. Like, who comes
First off,
in on
she's not
somebody
being
else's
rude.
dime? And
She's vegan.
you know what? I'm gonna show you what
So,
rude is. I'm gonna show you what rude is.
Definitely.
Y'all can pay for your own damn food. Y'all can pay for your own food.
Those eyelashes told me everything I need to know. If my date ever showed up looking like that, I just run from there.
Man done pulled up here. I already done told him that I was not going on a date. He wanted me to go on a date. I told him that I needed my hair and my nails done. My toes, they already done, as you can see. My hair's not done, my nails not done. I don't know what type of lady he think I am, but I told him that I wasn't coming and he still pulled up. Why would you show up here? And I told, do you have my money?
Money for what?
Thank you for the flowers. Does it look like I'm ready to go on a date? I told you when you DM'd me that you needed to have me in order first. How am I gonna go on a date? My hair's not done, my nails is not done. Like what's going on?
I mean, I'm just trying to take you out. What are we talking about? Thought we were going out. Come on, you look good to me. Let's go.
No, I don't look good.
You look,
My hair and nails right now?
I'm gonna be sitting there waiting. I'll be right here.
Sitting here waiting?
Yeah. What you mean, no?
I'm gonna call you after I go and get my hair and my nails done.
Man,
Then we gonna reschedule.
all right. So I see you trying to play games.
I'm not trying to play games with you. What is wrong with this crazy man? He just almost hit me, y'all. What's going on?
How is it his responsibility to get your nails and hair done? And he just told you look good. That doesn't make any sense. These women are doing way too much, man.
This blood-clad deal thought my name was free food. The bill came up to $203.65.
So, you have to come to my house later tonight?
No. Yeah, what I look like? Thanks for the meal, though. I ain't coming, though.
Alright, give me a second. I gotta go to the bathroom, man. This blood color girl feel like say me a free food. Does she take man for the
No, where you going? You gonna pay the bill?
Yo, move your bumper clot, man. Don't call about my blood clot phone, man. Sure.
These kind of things should be talked about, honestly, way before the date even happens. But I feel like no honey, no money should just genuinely be a basic rule.
I went out on a first date with a guy on Monday. We went out for drinks. I guess the date went well, at least from my perspective. There was no awkward silence. We're having a good time. We're having a good conversation. And he was like, "You're really cute. Would love to see you again. When are you free next week?" And so we're like planning on a second day and yada, yada, yada. And then after the day, he walked me back to my car and then we kissed goodbye. But he didn't text me after our date. And I didn't text him either until last night. I sent him a text. I was like, "Hey, how's it going? I had a good time on Monday. I'm down for a second date if you are." And he never responded. It's been more than 24 hours.
Just give him a call and don't get stuck up in weird texting rules. But I feel like he isn't interested, and it's probably time to move on.
It really bothers me how many men seemingly just like have no idea that how women feel at the moment has been due to their harm and inaction to do anything about it. A righteous reaction for them not giving up. We spent so long trying to do things in a respectful manner. Where did that get us? More abuse, more violence, red pill culture. Like, we are just so sick of women getting killed and that being normal and men responding to it like, "Oh, we're not all men." Like, it makes me so angry. Like, and men thinking that like women are the bad ones. Like, with us being satirical in comments, like saying the stuff that we've been told for centuries, and men are like, "Oh, but like women are like so mean." Like, the privilege to not have any idea that this has been our experience for centuries, for all of millennia. The audacity to think they are the victims.
It's not us who don't care. In this case, feminism is a red pill culture to us. People can have different viewpoints when it comes to that, but in this case, how many men do you see on social media calling themselves a victim, and especially in this case?
I got fired from my job 8 days ago. Florida unemployment let me know that they were not going to give me any benefits because I hadn't been working at my previous job for long enough. So that was really hard, and I just basically bawled my eyes out because I feel like I'm trying like everything that I possibly can. And like that's the worst part about it, because it's like it's not like I'm not trying hard enough, or I'm not like applying enough, or like that would almost be easier because it would be like obvious that that's what I would need to do. So I accepted the Starbucks job, and I'm going to do that for a while and keep applying. And so hopefully it won't be a permanent thing, but it'll be something that can just at least get me going. So that's the update. Denied from unemployment, and I'm gonna start at Starbucks. So,
well, it all depends why you were fired, and just stop ranting on the internet about it and maybe make an appeal.
I'm not driving you anywhere.
Yes, you are.
Ooh.
Drive me. Come on.
What do you think this is? What do you think this is?
My world. Okay, I can do whatever I want.
You can do, okay.
Yeah, you're my boyfriend, and if you're not setting the standards in which I'm happy with, then you can leave.
Okay, well, thank you for opening my eyes. Aww.
Opening your eyes? What the hell are you talking about?
I mean, you never acted like this. You've never acted like this.
I can act however I want to act.
So why did you choose now of all days?
Just because, you know what? Honestly, I had really, really high hopes for today. I was expecting like something really, really magical was going to happen, and you're just a big letdown. You've let me down in the biggest way possible. Like I was expecting that you loved me enough to actually get me a fancy dinner, and instead you bring me Cheesecake Factory.
Okay. Yeah, you can get out of my car now.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Why?
You can get out of my car now.
That's a tutorial on how to lose a good man. Make it make sense. Good thing you didn't marry that gold digger though, that's for sure.
So are you with me for bed while I tell you about the worst time I've ever been rejected by a guy? I literally have not told anyone this story because that's how humbling the experience was. Background info, I never ever approach guys first because I have anxiety. So I must have just been feeling crazy this night. So I see this guy out of the corner of my eye, and he is super duper tall, like exactly my type. You guys probably wouldn't think he's cute, but I find average guys attractive. Something was telling me like, Avery, this is your husband. You need to go speak to this guy. So I got up next to him trying to be as casual as possible, acting like I'm ordering something, and I'm like, oh, what are you ordering? Anyways, he ended up telling me what he was ordering, and I think it was like, oh, I'm gonna get the same or something. I think he said something like, why would you order that? And I was like, but you're ordering it. At this point, I was about to walk away anyways because he was so weird and like dry. And then he looks at me, and I'm like, oh wait, maybe he is normal, can hold a conversation. And you know what he says to me? Are you friends with my girlfriend? Obviously, I knew I wasn't friends with his girlfriend because girl's girl, what? But I'm like, who's your girlfriend? He says a random name. I'm like, no, I'm not friends with her. At this point, I'm walking away because I'm not talking to a guy with a girlfriend. That's just so weird. And he goes, wait, do I know you though? I said, no, but you have a girlfriend. And he said, can I get to know you? He then goes, I lied, I don't have a girlfriend. I said, why would you lie about having a girlfriend? You know what this man says? He says, because you're not my type. We could be friends though. I'm pretty sure I ran away and walked to the bathroom in pure embarrassment and disbelief, because if he had to lie about having a girlfriend, because that's how unattractive I am to him, that's terrifying. And it's also terrifying if he did have a girlfriend and then just wanted to talk to me. Either way, it was so humbling. And I will never be approaching a guy ever again.
Not every man on earth has to be simping for you. Do you think you're that much of a queen or anything of the sort? So he wasn't into you. Big deal. Move on.
I did not get into the streamer university. Yes, I applied for the streamer university. I know I troll and I play a lot, but it's just my personality, you know? I'm a real person, and I mean well behind all people. Even people that hurt me, I give chance after chance, and that's in all my relationships, my friendships, everything. Like, and I wish people saw all of the good in me. I don't understand why I'm outcasted the way I am. I'm not a troublemaker. Yeah, I play, but don't we all play? Don't we all do the same thing?
That is a grown woman pushing 30, by the way. Why are you acting like you got denied from heaven or something?
I'm really proud of you.
They said, can you leak the most famous person that wanted to come? That gotta be Kyrie Irving.
Bro ignored her like we should ignore most of our problems. Props to him.
My boyfriend's family doesn't approve of our relationship, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna break up with me tonight. And it's so hurtful. And I just don't know what else to do at this point. I've tried everything I can think of to get them to like me. I brought dinner over this week and they wouldn't even open the door and let me in. And I just feel it breaking us down. I don't want to let go of him because I really do believe that he's the love of my life. He's a wonderful person. But this is how toxic it is. Not 5 minutes ago, I called him, and in the middle of speaking, the call disconnects. And I'm thinking to myself, there is no way that he just hung up on me. And we've been together for years. And it's just not fair. She doesn't even know how great of a person I am because she won't take the time to get to know me. And I get it, like, you're his wife, but he's my soulmate.
It's always family first for these Sigma men, and that's exactly how it should be. Good job.
I got denied for my promotion this week. I really wanted to make a video this week for everybody sharing the wonderful news that I got promoted, but I didn't get promoted. This is the second cycle in a row that my promotion has been passed on. There's a number of reasons, you know, bad market conditions, they don't think I'm ready yet, blah, 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 blah. And it's been really shitty. Yeah, I've been pretty upset about it this week, but I wanted to come talk about it. I feel like I don't really see a lot of content on here about facing rejection at work and the experience of going through that. I feel like that creates the impression that it's not a normal thing that everyone is bound to experience at one point or another. And rejection can look like literally getting rejected when you're applying for jobs, or it can be getting bad feedback on a project at work, or getting your request for a raise or a promotion denied. Like, rejection comes in a lot of forms. And it can seriously be a confidence killer. And I have this bad habit of spiraling when bad things happen like this and really just focusing on what the problem is, what that negative emotion is, and kind of losing sight of the bigger picture of what's actually going on and how it fits in the context of everything else I'm doing. So when my promotion got rejected, I spent the week lamenting, questioning my future. I noticed myself lashing out at other people, whether it were my friends or my boyfriend or even coworkers in kind of a passive-aggressive way. And I noticed I really wasn't able to show up thoughtfully and intentionally at work the way that I usually am. And I really struggled to do more than just like easy admin work. It really was not fun. I doubt I'm alone.
It's super important that you asked for a promotion in the first place. I mean, you can't get what you don't ask for, and that's just reality. Just keep working hard, I guess.
You have money.
Okay.
I'm pretty.
Okay.
I feel like we a good match. We gonna go to a designer store, get me an outfit. We can do Gucci, Louis.
I still don't even know who you are.
We gonna get to know each other over dinner.
But where you want to go to dinner at?
Somewhere fancy, like where you gotta have a reservation. A couple hundred, like five to seven.
What makes you think you deserve that? I just met you.
But you like me.
That don't make sense.
I'm a hustler, just know that. And I'm gonna motivate you to keep making that money, because if you wanna keep me, you gotta have money.
Wait, you said if I want to keep you, I gotta have money?
If you don't got a bag right now, we're not talking.
So just because you pretty.
Right.
It seems like you looking for an ATM.
Yeah. You got money now, right?
Yeah.
All right.
But I'm cheap though. I spend it when it's necessary.
Okay. And I feel like it's real necessary right now.
To spend it on you.
Right.
Go to the mall, buy outfits.
Right.
I would never do that. You a gold digger.
That's not true.
That's a fact.
I felt bad because I was acting crazy, so I'm
Yo,
like,
get out.
Well, at least she's an honest gold digger, but there's one thing we can all agree on. She ain't that pretty.
Summer.
It's me.
Oh, you're Summer? Oh, you know, Gigi?
Oh, who's Gigi?
You know who Gigi is?
Oh, who's Gigi? I know who Gigi is. All of ours.
That's my wife.
I know how to
Excuse me.
Okay, can I introduce you to G?
And that's what a true loyal man really looks like right here. His woman must be so proud of him.
Can we just take a moment to discuss being broke in college? Now, I'm personally experiencing this experience. I'm broke, I'm in college, and I just wanted to put some awareness out there because it's a real thing. And I just genuinely feel like the struggle is never often talked about because as college students, money is hard to come by, especially with school and everything, for a lot of full-time students. Something that gives me hope whenever I think about, oh, I don't have any money, I'm kind of broke right now, is the fact that I'm getting my degree so I can make money later, and it will be more money than what I could make right now. And I feel like as college students, we didn't really get the gravity of adult reality until we entered college or started living on our own. Because as teenagers, we have our parents, we have their food, we have their luxuries. What's theirs is ours, basically. And having to fend for ourselves now shows us a greater deal of responsibility, but I feel like a lot of people go into it not knowing how hard it can be. Sometimes I have to make sacrifices. Sometimes I can't eat the foods that I want. Sometimes I can't get the things that I want because I have to pay for what I need instead, or I have to just make do with what I have. And personally, I think we should be paid for going to classes because, you know, we're taking all that time out of our day and we're doing a service to the community at large by going to college. And sometimes it could be really taxing on someone's mental health being broke or being in college being broke because no one taught us how to do this before we got here. And I feel like a lot of people are just figuring it out now, and it's a lot to figure out. So I feel like it's reasonable for a lot of college students to be overwhelmed or stressed, not just with school, but with adult life in general. I just want you to know that if you're a broke college student, you won't be broke forever, and you're gonna get that degree, and that degree is going to help you. Just wait it out, stick it out a couple more years, and you will get what you desire.
The rant in this one was super frustrating. But I mean, like, it's super good to see that you're keeping positive mindsets about it, though.
So this guy came up on my recommended on Instagram, and he looked really familiar, and I thought we had maybe met at my friend's birthday, but I couldn't totally remember. Anyways, really, really cute guy. I looked, he has a ton of hobbies that I have, so I was like, whatever, I'll follow him, we'll see what happens. I follow him on Instagram, he follows me back. And I responded to his story a couple days later with a dog, and I'm like, oh, your dog's really cute, etc., etc. Keep in mind, I am not the biggest fan of the Instagram DM slide as a way to meet people, but every once in a while I just feel like it, so I do it. This is one of those scenarios. He responds to me, we start chatting back and forth for like a day or two, and then he starts telling me about this coffee place by him with a park attached, and it's so great. Very much I felt like teeing up to ask me to go with him. So I'm like, yeah, I'm sure my dog would love it, and I would also probably love it, but like definitely my dog would love it, the park he was describing. And he messages me and says, look, I have to be honest, you're not my type at all physically. At all. Double at all. So I was like, okay. Cool. Nice to meet you on the internet. You should always be honest if you're rejecting someone, but he could have just said like, hey, I'm not looking to date you right now, or like, I'm not interested in you romantically, or whatever. It just was that he went out of his way to be like, I don't find you attractive. I was like, okay. And I was like, all good, no worries. And then he was like, no, like, I think you're really, really cute. You're just like not my type at all. And I'm like, please remove your foot from your mouth and stop speaking. I don't want to know anymore.
There's a saying, you can be the sweetest peach on a tree, but some people just don't like peaches.
My husband decided to be spontaneous and take me to the movies last night. And when we went to dinner afterwards, I was talking about how much I really loved the movie. It was so good. I was so excited to talk about it. And he looks at me dead in my face and says, it was just a movie. And I immediately stopped talking. So the more I sat there and thought about it, I start crying. It gets really uncomfortable. And he tries to like break the silence by continuing to talk. And I finally looked at him and I said, that really hurt my feelings. And he responded, it was just a movie. I said, I was really excited to talk about it. You took me to see this movie on a whim. I've never heard of it, didn't look it up beforehand, and I really loved it. You picked a great movie. And I was so excited, and now I don't want to talk at all. Because why would I want to talk after that?
Jeez, all the man said was it's just a movie. Like, some trigger points just make no sense at all sometimes.
So welcome to the worst week of my life. Oh. So I'm a college student and I live in the dorms. So this week I'd been doing great. I'm 2 weeks ahead of my schoolwork. Like, I'm really on top of my stuff right now. So I live in the dorms and there's rules that need to be followed. And one of those rules is no visitors past 10 o'clock. I sleep in a room alone, and so my boyfriend spends most of his nights here. Last semester, I got in trouble for having 2 boys in my room after hours, and I was placed on probation and told that I wasn't allowed to have any visitors. Okay. My dumbass broke that rule, and I had my boyfriend here. I've been at school for a week. Keep that in mind. I've been at school for a week. And yesterday, one of the girls on my soccer team got into a fight with her boyfriend outside of the dorms, and the on-campus police saw it, and they ended up checking the cameras, and they saw my boyfriend leave at 7 o'clock this morning. I was then called into the office. We talked about the situation, and then he brought up how I have a disciplinary action and I'm on probation from last semester, and informed me that I would most likely be removed from the residence hall.
You had a warning and you did it again. I feel like the punishment was well deserved in this case, as most others.
My boyfriend just broke up with me literally 10 minutes ago. Everything was literally fine. Everything was totally fine. Nothing seemed off on my end. We had plans today. He was supposed to come over after he went to the beach with his friends. I noticed today is the only day that I noticed something was weird. He didn't text me good morning. He was super slow to respond to my texts, super vague about our plans for tonight. He comes over. I open the door. He goes, "We need to talk." I said, "Okay." He goes, "I think we need to break up." I was like, "What?" He goes, "Honestly, Liz, like, I'm looking for a life partner and I just don't see you being my life partner."
I think that was really mature of him. He communicated exactly what he wanted with you, and he just knows what he's looking for. And you can't really fault him for that, or really anyone for that matter. Didn't waste his time, didn't waste years. What more do you want?
You have 2 options. You end stream and we discuss this, or I leave. Which one?
What do you think, chat?
Chat?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Chat before your wife for life.
Hi, y'all. I have a question. So, like, I know I'm not ugly. Like, I know, like, and that's just real. I know I'm a cute little piece of, I'm cute. But, like, when I tell you, nobody asks me on dates, nobody DMs me, and y'all probably be like, well, nobody you probably like. Like, no, girl. All across the board, it be mute, quiet in my messages. Nobody's ever like, "I like you, I'm attracted to you, let me take you out." Nobody. And I'm starting to think, like, am I intimidating? Or are people like, do people actually think like, "Oh, she's too good for me, she got her life together"? Because no shade, if y'all thinking that, are you kidding me, y'all? I want a roster, and I don't have that.
Any girl who says she's cute is not cute at all. At least most of the time. But, I mean, that's the most basic rule of the universe.
So I'll let everybody know that if something happens to me, you see my face on the news, or you see I died or something, just know who the did it, okay? Because the narcissistic abuser that I've lived with for 6 years just put a restraining order against me and took my kids away from me for 2 weeks or more. Because he has full custody right now, because God knows what the hell he told them that he's in danger living with me. Because he's literally mad that I went to look for jobs this weekend. That's why. That's what a narcissist will do. When they see you getting your freedom, that you're about to leave them, they will be like, "No, I'm gonna leave you first. But first, I'm gonna take your kids away from you for no reason."
If you're recording videos like these while crying, I feel like you might be saying the truth about, honestly, the danger.
I just
got stood up on a date, and I refuse to cry over this, but this is the outfit that I was wearing. I was wearing this white t-shirt, this blue skirt, and then these little pink tights, or these little white tights with the bows on them. And I honestly thought that like this outfit was pretty cute. I guess the guy that I was going to see did not, because I was sitting at the table and I was waiting for him, and then he told me he was on my street. I told him I didn't see him, and then he had just blocked me. I knew this was gonna happen. I was texting my friend. I always know when things like this are gonna happen. This is the first time, by the way, that like anyone's ever looked at me and ran the other direction, and it really puts into question, like, am I ugly? Can I not see it? Like, maybe someone needs to be honest with me. I don't know. But I was texting my friend saying, I think this guy's gonna stand me up, and she was like, no, he wouldn't do that. Why would he do that? And I could just tell, because like as like I was getting dressed to go, he was like, oh, send me a picture of what you're wearing, send me a picture of what you're wearing. And I was like, why? Like, I felt like that was so weird. Like, he was looking for some kind of validation, and I was like, why do I need to like show you what I'm wearing? And then he was like, oh, I just want to know like how to dress. And I was like, okay, well, just dress how you normally do, like it's chill, right? And then I get there and he's like, oh, don't sit down at a table, wait for me outside. And like he was running late, so I thought, oh, well, I mean, I can do that, but like, wouldn't you rather I grab us a table? He was like, well, it's as you want. So I was like, okay. So then I end up grabbing us a table, because like there's not gonna be any space left, right? Like, this place was packed. I get us a table, and the table just happens to be on the street, literally facing the direction of the way he's gonna come. So he's walking to me, I guess. He's on my street. He's texting me, oh, I'm on your street. I look around, I don't see him. And then I wait 10 more minutes, and I'm like, this is weird. How can he be on my street and still not be here after 10 minutes? I click on his profile. He had blocked me, and it is so embarrassing, because I had like 3 waiters come to the table and ask me, hey, like, are you still waiting for someone? Like, do you want to grab a drink? Are you like, what are you doing? And I kept saying, no, I'm waiting for someone. I'm waiting for someone. And he made me wait literally 40 minutes.
You're literally dressed like your Blue site subscription is maybe at most $5. Why would any man stay on a date with you? Connect the dots.
But then
she's the best gift, but like, technically she wasn't planned.
But then
so
we stayed, because we stayed in the relationship. We wanted to be in a relationship because we wanted to further our relationship, because we had a daughter. If we didn't want to be serious about our relationship, we would have just been like, look, I got pregnant, but we don't have to be together. But we wanted to be together.
We got pregnant and we weren't together, and I didn't want to be with you at the time.
Right.
And then we built up the time.
And we made the decision to get together.
No, I made the decision to get back with you. Yandele, you want to tell me about that? But
you want to take it there?
No.
You want to take it there?
To that point?
Well, that's what you're talking about. That you want to take it there?
No, I don't want to take it there. But you're over here throwing that shit in my face. Like, we have a baby together. I'm like, I know, but like,
well, because we do, because we do have a baby together, and like.
So you just let a man tell you that he doesn't want you not once but twice, and the second time on stream.
I went on a date with a guy. It was fine. I picked up a few icks though, and I didn't want to go on a second one. He wanted to, and wasn't really getting the vibe I was trying to put down, that I wasn't into it. So I sent him a very kind rejection text that basically said, I think you're a great guy. I had a lot of fun. At the time, I thought this was true, but I don't think I'm feeling the connection that you're feeling. Something. I wish you well. He then responded by telling me that I was overestimating my position in this situation, and that he never wanted to date me in the first place, even though he wanted to go on a second date, and that I need to get over myself. I responded by telling him that he had a fragile ego. This, of course, only added fuel to the fire, so then I received a few paragraphs telling me that I am simple and uninteresting and myopic. What does myopic mean? I didn't know. I had to Google it. He was just calling me simple-minded.
I feel like you wanted to reject him in this case, but you just couldn't take rejection yourself. Ego problems are all over the place.
So my boyfriend of 10 years just confessed why he won't marry me, and I'm more confused than I've ever been. So we've been together for 10 years now. We started dating in high school and never broke up. A couple years ago, I had a miscarriage that was devastating, and it really took a toll on both of us. And because of this and some family issues going on, for 2 years, I developed a really bad drinking problem. And I'm currently 9 months pregnant, due any day now, yay. And my boyfriend just confessed that he was going to break up with me before I got pregnant because of my drinking problem. And 9 months later, after not drinking, because obviously I can't because of my pregnancy, he told me that he fell in love with me again. Now, I have been very, very proud of myself this entire pregnancy, because I wanted to stop for a very long time, and sometimes you just can't. And I've been very proud of myself because I did. abruptly, and yeah, I'm just really proud of myself. But I just kind of don't know where to go from here, because he keeps telling me he's scared that I'm going to go back into my old habits, but it's hard to tell somebody that you're not going to and then believe you when you have said that a million different times and you fell back into the same habits. So I don't know whether to, you know, forgive him for even telling me because it broke my heart, or to just, you know, move forward, or do we just break up because that's what he wanted to begin with. And I don't think a baby is going to change anything besides the fact that I will not drink. So I'm not sure what to do.
His feelings are valid. It's really hard living with someone with substance abuse. He just broke up with alcohol, not you.
Single mamas without a support system, calling on all you guys. How'd you figure it out? Because it's like, I don't make enough money to get a job, but I need a job to make money, but I have to have money to get to the job and to pay someone to watch her and all this other stuff. Life is not affordable. It really does take a village. And what do you guys do when you don't have a village? Because this is so rough. Everybody says that they're there for you, but when you really need someone, it's like nobody's there. Nobody is there when you truly need them. And that's the worst.
And that's why you need to make better life choices. Don't just roam around spreading your legs for everyone, and you'll be fine.
So we've been dating for 6 years. We have a baby. He's 2. So, I don't have a ring on my finger yet.
You just took it off.
No, these are not
you just
real.
took it off.
No,
You
baby.
took it off.
Look at me. Why haven't you proposed to me yet?
I don't know.
Look at me.
Stop with the looking at you shit.
Look at my eyes. Why haven't you proposed to me yet?
You look crazy as hell.
Why haven't you proposed to me?
Yes.
Yes. What? Yes, what? Yes, you will? Are you proposing? Where's the ring? It's been 6 years. Almost 7.
Oh.
Still no ring. I'm confused.
Yeah, woman, you've got the crazy eyes. There's no doubt about that. Why are you trying to force something that isn't necessary?
I'm so pissed off right now, and here's why. I was just making another video warning people about a scam going around on TikTok. I was minding my own business outside on this street, broad daylight, morning, in my own town, and I can't even make a TikTok without feeling safe in my own town. I don't even have the right to feel secure, to feel safe, without somebody approaching me and making me feel uncomfortable. The second I put my phone down from my previous video, this dude comes up to me, starts chatting with me, starts coming closer to me, even though I keep backing up and heading towards my car, not reading my body language, not taking no for an answer, just keeps chatting with me. If you walk around feeling safe in your own town, what a privilege, because I don't. I rarely leave my house by myself and feel safe. I know many people can relate to this because of everything that we've experienced throughout our lives. And I hope that if you walk around feeling safe, you don't take for granted that there are many of us who don't.
That dude was just trying to hit on you. There's nothing wrong with that. No wonder you're going to be complaining that you didn't get love when you're 50.
Oh my god, thank you so much for bringing me to one side. Oh my god, this is so good. Let's go. I'm playing.
You're taking a piss. How can you be so greedy? How greedy? How greedy? No, man,
I'll never take you on a date again, man.
He tried to fight me with his bloody spoon.
It felt like that scene from Kung Fu Panda where Po fights for the dumpling. She's just there for the food, man. It's super obvious. Just pack it up and leave. Besides that, though, you're going to be packing up and leaving here, but coming back, because if you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.